Today is not only Halloween, it is also the second day where I'm able to turn off my AC, open my windows, and enjoy some cooler weather. So that is a great day. And we also have a little guest with us today with Gypsy. So I wanted to talk about the last book I read, what I'm currently reading, and what my next read is going to be. So the book that I just finished yesterday, I'm going to pop up on the screen because it's on Kindle Unlimited, and that is by Jamie Dalton. If you haven't heard of this indie author, go look her up. She has some of the cutest book. She always includes recipes in the back of the book. Bound by Honey was probably like my favorite book of 2020, I want to say 2023, that it came out. But I just finished Bewitching the Vampire King, and it was so cute. It's exactly the type of witchy fall read you would want. Adorable romance palette cleanser. However, there's also a lot of depth to it. There's a mystery. There is a centuries-old curse that is coming back due to their bond. There's a lot of character development. So I absolutely loved that one. The one I'm currently tandem reading with my husband actually is Taurus Season by Bren Weaver. No, you cannot go up there. I know the window's open. We loved her last series, and so when she came out with this, we're like, oh, this is perfect for us to read together. So we're actually both listening to the audiobook together whenever we go on drives. But I got the physical copy because, hello, look at the Barnes & Noble special edition. Like, look at the holographic design. I actually have another book in here that has holographic design as well. But I thought it was funny because she goes into so much detail with her trigger warnings, which I appreciate. But then she also, when you got to the trigger warning, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I was kind of giggling a little bit because I was like, I had built this up so much worse in my head than it actually is. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the truck going by right now. The other one is from my local library that's called Major Detours, and this is about a road trip and some teens who are on the hunt for a family member's antique tarot deck, and then a lot of other people are also on the hunt for that. So this just sounded like a really fun YA read for me. I'm just like, I'm currently in a process where I'm expanding my tarot knowledge, and that's something that I've always enjoyed. So you're going to see a few videos on tarot on my deck, or tarot decks on my channel as well. But this one is really cute so far. And then my next read, I promised holographic design. This is it. Look at that. And yes, that's the Isle of the Silver Sea. In the Silver Sea. I have been waiting for this release, so I am so excited about it. I'm obsessed with the holographic. I don't know who made the design choice for that, but I'm obsessed. I don't know what I'm more obsessed with, the synopsis of this book right now, or the fact that the cover is so shiny and pretty. So yeah, this and The Everlasting were my two most hyped, excited to read upcoming releases this year. And I got The Everlasting as an arc, and then I hit the worst reading slump I've ever had. And I have maybe read the one book this month. Honestly, Bewitching the Vampire King was the book that kind of got me out of my reading slump. So thank you, Jamie Dalton, for that. But I really am hopeful that Lady Nights were like it for me this year. That was like the thing that I never knew I needed. So I'm hopeful that this will get me back into it, and then I will finish the TBR of books featuring Lady Nights that I have compiled over the last few months for myself. So that is the next read. I am hopeful to get through these 3 books over the next couple of weeks. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself because, again, I have been in a reading slump, but I need to get back into it because I have had so many books that are literally right next to my bed because I'm literally look at them every single morning and I'm like, this is the book that you should read. So I would love to know in the comments what book you are currently reading for the fall season. If you are reading for the fall season, or if you're just tackling your TBR, some other book that is newly released that you've been really looking forward to, tell me what you're reading. I don't need to buy any more books, but I will. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you are still here at this point, go ahead and drop me down a little heart emoji in the comments, and I will see you next time.